I rarely commission art. Welcome to Tombstone. My name is Mason and I'm an artist. So I painted a comic book cover for a private collector who happens to be my uncle. This is my uncle. Say hi, Uncle.
Hi, Uncle.
When I give these paintings to my friends and my family, I'll be like, yo, hey, I stretched this myself, and they can be like, what does that even mean? Forgot Magneto's helmet. A little bit. On the computer, I've tiled it out. I think it looks good. I wish it was a little bit bigger, or maybe like this was brought down and that was brought up. I could almost just get the X-Men and the little side thingy that, usually says Marvel Comic Group, and kind of move that up, move this up, and then move them, transfer all of this and see how it looks. And if I like it, then leave it. So I'm short on time. That's why I printed this out. I'm transferring it on so I don't have to grid this out and get it right, or just, freehand it on there. I spent like 4 days designing this variant cover instead of redo it all again, but to just transfer the image the way that I want to, and then be able to change it from there, because it doesn't have to be exact like what I transfer, but it'll get me in the ballpark. Coffee spill. Coffee down.
Things could be better, Coochie. Things could be a whole lot better.
Natural sunlight. I got X-Men cover that I'm making all taped up. I didn't like the just plain white that was on there. I would like a little bit more of ivory white that's on the table that I spray painted those deer with.
Ivory. Right.
Ooh. Not bad. Okay, so So everything went pretty much according to plan. I think I am gonna tape it off for the blue. Then I can do all my outline and my details. I think it's so cool. I haven't made this much artwork in such a little time. I feel good. I feel really good about it. Found a better way for me to work quicker. I don't know. You have to see it like with the light coming through the garage. You hold it. Yeah. See how like all of Beast and like the yellow, it's very streaky. Mm-hmm. But look, the blue that I just put in is thick.
Yeah.
And I feel like that just adds to the quality. Yeah.
That's sweet.
Thanks, dude. We're gonna do an episode of They Call Me Uncle. I tried to make a comic book design, right?
Right.
For the X-Men. And we were gonna film a panel. And I just wanted to get done, so I designed a digital art rendition of it and printed it out and brought it. And I was kind of upset because I wasn't able to make a painting of it. It kind of even like got worse because like
So you got sick?
that's when Uncle got sick, and I kind of felt like if it would have came out worse for him, like, he would have coughed so bad that he couldn't talk anymore, really, or he's on oxygen, or like more than he already is, or if he died or something.
as a collector,
That was great.
I tend to collect, or I collected artists that I really liked, but I also collected characters that I really liked, and not just the character, but the version of the character. And with superheroes, it's what costume, what team were they in at the time. What's been really cool is I tell him about the artists I like, I tell him about the characters I like, the versions, and I don't give him any specifics, and then he just creates the art that he thinks I'll like, and I do. We were talking about the X-Men. We have another channel called They Call Me Uncle that we work on together with Carter. We were going to do X-Men, and Mason went and created this cover.
So when we were talking about making an X-Men panel, talking about X-Men, you showing us your comics, and then I was like, I would love to make an X-Men painting. So that's kind of a little bit of a why I did this. I've never made a cover for a comic book, especially a variant cover. X-Men were one of the first comic book characters you introduced me to when I was a child, who I thought the artwork was awesome, had different characters that weren't just your typical super person. Like you said, Nightcrawler was one of my favorites, but that kind of got me into art as a young kid, which then developed, but I just saw opportunity and went for it. And it was around Christmas, so it was like I could kill two birds with one stone kind of thing. So
Well, and where I'm not artistic, the thing I've learned dealing with you and talking to artists at FanX and Comic-Con is if I just put the idea in your head and you create what you want or what it inspires you to do, I get a better result than anything I could make up myself. What I'm finding is find the artist who likes the same thing you do.
Yeah.
And as a collector, one of the things I really like is owning the only copy, owning the original. I only have a few of those kind of things. Mason also did a painting of the Beatles crossed over with the X-Men that is so cool, and he can definitely show you pictures of it.
Oh yeah, I took some video right before,
Cool.
so tell me what you like about it or what you would change about it, or if you noticed things that maybe I left out. What comic characters would you like to see me do next? We have some certain in line, but maybe if it pushes the right button in my crazy brain that really wants me to do it, then I'll do it. So let me know.
And really that's what I'm saying is figure out with the artist, what is that button? And once you get it pushed, you can't unpush it.
Yeah.
So then you just wait for the end result. And
Yeah.
you do have to be patient.
Yeah, true. Yeah, I guess thanks for watching. We'll have a lot more art and maybe talk to more collectors about their art and why they like it, why they collect it. Thanks for giving your insight as a collector.
Anytime.
Yeah, okay. See ya.